Mekin Maheshwari, who is a CEO and founder of Udyam Foundation, is a dynamic leader, philanthropist, and who drives innovation and entrepreneurship for a social change. Hello, sir.
Hi Nisha, good to see you.
Being a corporate leader, you are an investor, you work with Flipkart and many of the other organizations. So, what inspired to start such a social organization or an NGO based organization? And how is that, how it exemplifies the entrepreneurship and innovation through Udyam Foundation?
Yeah, I think two key reasons. One is that I had achieved financial independence thanks to my stint at Flipkart. I didn't have to really work for money anymore. So that allowed me to think about what gave me joy. And I find a lot of joy in people succeeding and people who are unexpected to succeed. If they can achieve success, that gives me a lot of joy. Like the joy you feel when a sports team wins, a sports team that's not expected to win, like the 1983 movie, or so that's the kind of joy I experience, and I think that's what helped me decide on this. I think the second piece is, at heart, I'm a problem solver. So whether it is for profit or non-profit, I think of it as a hard problem. Right? And I feel I've picked a really hard problem. I can take a longer term perspective and go about solving this, hopefully at national scale. So I'm excited about solving this problem.
And I know that you're a sportsman, and how that sportsman spirit helped you to solve the problems in the society, because you are working with many of the educational organizations and institutions in India, including Kerala ITIs. So spirit of sports in you, how it helped to solve the problem?
I think sports is beautiful. I love sports. I think cricket and badminton, and those are things that I play and I watch. I travel to watch them. So I feel in sports, and when you hear, say, Rahul Dravid, for example, who's one of my favorites, he talks about how, like, he's missed more deliveries than he's scored runs on. So it's sports embodies failure every day, every delivery, every shot, right? And to the spirit of, like, after failing, getting back up and trying again, right? So that constant improvement is just beautiful, and I feel like if life could be like that, if we could take life lessons from there, working hard, like sports people work really, really hard towards constantly improving and getting better. I feel like sports embodies a lot of great values that I resonate with. So I've used some of them in our work at Udyam.
Coming to Udyam Foundation, so what is the impact you have created in the society through Udyam Learning Foundation?
Tough question. I think with the work that we are doing, it's with the work we do with rural entrepreneurs and street vendors, the measurability of the impact is very high. So, for example, about 7,000 street vendors who do ironing using coal, having shifted to LPG, which is our S3 project, they have earned over 50 crores in cumulative capital, in cumulative income. And that's very tangible and measurable impact. With Udyam Shiksha, where we work with young people, our programs and our curricula have reached about 30 lakh people, 30 lakh youth across the country, across 10 states. Measurability of the change in their mindsets is really hard. Like, how do you measure how much more independent someone has become or experimental has someone become, and what will be the result of that in life? We don't have good measures for it. We've started seeing, as in when we do pre and post assessments of their mindsets, it shows great results. But I feel like the results have to be in terms of life outcomes, and we're still young as an organization, so some of that will play out over the next few years. There are about 150 odd entrepreneurs in Delhi who are running their companies. There are people who have gone on to get recognized by universities, get scholarships. So we see success stories, but I think I would be happier when there are researches that universities are doing on our program, when they come back with research results that this is how life has changed. is what would give me satisfaction.
So when apart from entrepreneurship, coming to the educational institutions, including ITIs and many other sectors, what you specifically do for the rural education? Because we know that education it's available for everyone, but specifically skilling part, how you take care of the skilling of the youngsters.
Yeah. I think for us, our core effort is to help young people be entrepreneurial. We do that by helping build 4 core entrepreneurial mindsets and a bunch of foundational skills. Right? That the 4 core mindsets that we work on is the mindsets of independence, decision making, ownership, responsibility, all of that, like independence. Then there is experimentation, willing to fail, willing to try new things. Things will not go fine, but you improve. Then there's grit, which is resilience to a future goal. I think resilience in India is quite common, but future goals are not. And self-awareness, like what is your superpower? Like what do you get excited about? So those are what we are really looking forward to build. I feel there are enough other people who are working in hard skills, and this can be added on to what people are doing in the hard skills stuff. We also work on building foundational skills, like how do you approach problem solving, communication, creativity. Those are areas that we work on a lot. So we work at a foundational level in 9th to 12th grade across most of our states that we work in. And in the ITIs, we've been working in 3 or 4 states in the past.
Being an investor, being a corporate, being a person who are willing to make the social impact in the society, what is your thumb rules for the entrepreneurs or the aspiring startups in India?
I think first is just dive in and get started, right? You will learn a lot more by doing than by thinking. So get down and do. Second, value your customer, right? What the customer has to say, what they feel, inputs and feedback from the customer driving your company is far, far better than advisors or people telling you what to do, what not to do. I think the parts beyond that, especially over the last 8 years as I've started becoming more aware, beyond just the chase of growth and profits, I feel entrepreneurs can influence society very, very broadly. And it's important that as they become larger, they think about what impact are they having on the planet, what impact are they having on society and on people who are marginalized, people who do not get opportunities. These are not thoughts that you think about when you are chasing growth or when you are just thinking about how might your company get better. But I feel successful entrepreneurs or growing entrepreneurs need to think of themselves as more powerful people, and with more power comes more responsibility, and their decisions can make a huge difference. Like for example, we have social media platforms that are addictive and harmful for our kids, and I wish that some of the entrepreneurs behind them had thought more about what might be the impact. And now that they have realized that these are addictive, could they do something about it? I would encourage people to think more about these in their journey of changing the world, making impact.
I think you believe in action. Keep doing the changes, it will follow, right? Okay, finally, what is this Udyam Global Collection Awards and how that Udyam, what was the reason to ban that acknowledgement?
So we were just recognized by an organization called 100 and the city of Helsinki as one of the 100 education innovations for this year. So that organization picks 100 innovations. But more importantly, they have a youth academy, and the youth academy picked us as the top innovation. So we were given the Youth Choice Award. And that gives me a lot of joy, as I just spoke about how much important your customer is. For Udyam Shiksha, our customers are the youth. And for your customers to pick you as the top innovation in the world is very, very gratifying. This is the first time that 100 has created a Youth Choice Award. So we are the first winners of it ever, and I think the city of Helsinki, which is and Finland, which are known for education, and just the platform that it provides, give me a lot of joy. Mostly because this is a prize or this is recognition that's coming from our customers, the young people.
Keep going, Maheshwari, and thank you.